Right then, petrol heads, listen up. We've got some electrifying news that's going to rev your engines and spark your curiosity. We've got a new player on the field, and they ain't messing about. This isn't just another car company, this is a game changer. This ain't no Ferrari or Lamborghini, this is BYD, a Chinese electric car company, and they're coming in hot. You might not have heard of them yet, but trust me, you will. Forget your fancy Italian leather and roaring engines, BYD's all about batteries and quiet efficiency. Their interiors are sleek, modern, and packed with the latest tech. They're already a big deal in China, selling electric cars like hotcakes. In fact, they've been leading the charge in the electric vehicle market over there. Now they've got their eyes on Europe, specifically Germany, the heart of the automotive world, where precision engineering meets high-speed highways. BYD already has 2 factories in Europe, but they're thinking about a 3rd one, and they're looking at Germany. This move could solidify their presence and make them a household name. Germany, the land of the Autobahn and engineering marvels. It's a place where cars aren't just vehicles, they're a way of life, a symbol of innovation and excellence. It's a bold move, but BYD's not afraid of a challenge. They're ready to take on the giants of the industry and prove that they belong on the global stage. They want a slice of the European electric car pie, and they're willing to fight for it. They're bringing their A-game, with cars that are not only efficient but also stylish and affordable. This could shake things up, people, big time. Imagine a future where electric cars dominate the roads and BYD is leading the charge. It's not just a possibility, it's a vision they're working hard to make a reality. BYD's engineers are constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible. They're not just following trends, they're setting them. From advanced battery technology to cutting-edge design, they're at the forefront of the electric revolution. And it's not just about the cars themselves, it's about the experience. European consumers are starting to take notice, and the feedback has been overwhelmingly positive. People are loving the smooth, quiet ride and the eco-friendly benefits. But BYD knows that to truly succeed, they need to build the infrastructure too. That's why they're investing in charging stations across Europe, making it easier than ever for drivers to go electric. Their strategy is clear: make electric cars accessible, reliable, and desirable. They're not just selling cars, they're selling a vision of a cleaner, greener future. So keep your eyes peeled, folks. You might just see a BYD cruising down your street sooner than you think. They're not just coming to Europe, they're here to stay. This is more than just a business expansion, it's a cultural shift, a new chapter in the story of the automobile. BYD is rewriting the rules, and the European market is the next frontier. The future of driving is electric, and BYD is leading the way. With their innovative approach and ambitious plans, they're set to make a lasting impact on the European automotive landscape. So buckle up, Europe, the electric revolution is here and BYD is driving it forward. Get ready for a ride like no other. Now Germany's a funny choice, isn't it? It's not exactly known for being cheap. Labor costs are high, energy prices are through the roof, and don't even get me started on the bureaucracy. Building a factory in Germany is like trying to assemble a flat-pack wardrobe after a night on the Guinness. It's doable, but it's going to cost you dearly. So why Germany, you ask? Well, it's complicated. See, Germany's got something that other countries don't: heritage. They know how to build cars, proper cars, and that counts for something, even in the electric age. Let's be honest, Germany's got a reputation for building some bloody good cars. They've got the engineers, the expertise, the whole shebang. Think of it like this. You wouldn't go to a Greasy Spoon for a Michelin star meal, would you? Same goes for cars. BYD wants to be taken seriously in Europe, and building cars in Germany, alongside the likes of Mercedes and BMW, well, that sends a message. It says, we're here to play, and we're playing to win. But hold your horses, it's not all sunshine and roses. The automotive industry is facing some stormy weather, and it's not just about the economy. There are deeper, more complex issues at play that are causing a lot of concern among business professionals and industry leaders. There's a bit of a political pickle going on. The European Union is in the midst of heated debates and intense discussions. Politicians are clashing over policies and regulations that could have far-reaching implications for the automotive sector. The European Parliament is buzzing with activity as lawmakers try to navigate these choppy waters. You see, some folks in Europe aren't too keen on Chinese companies muscling in on their turf. There's a growing sentiment of protectionism, with many Europeans feeling that their local industries need to be shielded from foreign competition. Protests and public outcry against foreign companies, particularly Chinese ones, are becoming more common. They're talking about tariffs, which are basically taxes on imported goods. These tariffs are being proposed as a way to level the playing field and protect local businesses. Customs officers are on high alert, inspecting every shipment with a fine-tooth comb. The financial implications are significant, with tax documents and calculators becoming essential tools for businesses trying to navigate these new regulations. These tariffs could make BYD's cars more expensive, making it harder for them to compete. Electric cars, which are already a significant investment for most consumers, could see their prices rise even further. Customers are concerned, and businesses are scrambling to adjust their pricing strategies. Rising costs are reflected in business graphs, showing a trend that could potentially slow down the adoption of electric vehicles. But, and this is a big but, Germany's not too happy about these tariffs either. As one of the leading automotive manufacturers in the world, Germany has a lot at stake. The German automotive industry is a powerhouse, and any disruption could have ripple effects across the global market. Business meetings are filled with discussions on how to mitigate these potential impacts. They reckon it's bad for business and could hurt their own car industry. German car manufacturers are worried that these tariffs could lead to retaliatory measures from other countries, further complicating the trade landscape. The assembly lines, which are the heart of the industry, could see slowdowns. Workers and business leaders alike are concerned about the future. So, there's a bit of a tug-of-war going on. It's a complex situation with no easy answers. On one side, there's the need to protect local industries and jobs. On the other, there's the risk of escalating trade tensions and harming the global economy. Business people are in heated discussions, trying to find a balance that will allow for fair competition, while also fostering innovation and growth in the automotive sector. Now here's where it gets interesting. Germany's trying to sweeten the deal for BYD. They're dangling a juicy carrot: lower taxes. That's right, they're thinking about cutting corporation tax, which would mean BYD gets to keep more of its profits. And let's be honest, everyone likes to save a bit of dosh, don't they? These tax breaks could be a game changer for BYD, making Germany a much more attractive place to set up shop. Section 6. A Clash of Titans, BYD versus legacy automakers. In the ever-evolving landscape of the automotive industry, a new player has emerged, challenging the long-standing dominance of traditional car manufacturers. This is the story of BYD, a Chinese automaker that has rapidly risen to prominence, and its impending showdown with the legacy automakers of the world. So, what does this all mean for the car world? The arrival of BYD on the global stage signifies a seismic shift in the industry. For decades, legacy automakers like Ford, General Motors, and the German giants have held the reins, dictating the pace and direction of automotive innovation. But now, BYD is here to challenge that status quo. Well, it's going to be interesting to say the least. Enthusiasts and industry experts alike are watching closely, eager to see how this clash of titans will unfold. The excitement is palpable, as BYD's innovative approach and rapid advancements in electric vehicle technology have already begun to turn heads. BYD's arrival in Germany could shake things up for the established players. Germany, the heartland of automotive excellence, home to brands like BMW, Mercedes-Benz, and Audi, is now facing a formidable new competitor. BYD's entry into this market is not just a business move, it's a statement of intent. They're like the new kid in school, the one who's good at everything and makes everyone else nervous. BYD's impressive lineup of electric vehicles, coupled with their competitive pricing and cutting-edge technology, has the potential to disrupt the established order. Legacy automakers are now on high alert, realizing that they can no longer rest on their laurels. The German car giants, they've been a bit slow off the mark with electric cars. Despite their engineering prowess and storied histories, these companies have been somewhat hesitant to fully embrace the electric revolution. Their focus has often been on refining internal combustion engines and luxury features, rather than pioneering new electric technologies. They're catching up, but BYD's already got a head start. While the German automakers are now ramping up their electric vehicle efforts, BYD has been in the game for years, perfecting their craft and building a robust portfolio of electric cars. This head start gives BYD a significant advantage, allowing them to capitalize on the growing demand for sustainable transportation. This could be the kick in the backside they need to get their act together and start pumping out some proper electric cars. The competition from BYD might just be the catalyst that propels legacy automakers to innovate faster and more aggressively. In the end, this clash of titans could lead to a golden age of automotive innovation, benefiting consumers and the environment alike. The road ahead is uncertain, but one thing is clear: the automotive world is in for a thrilling ride. Section 7. Charging ahead, the future of EVs in Europe. One thing's for sure, electric cars are the future, whether we like it or not. Governments are pushing for them and people are starting to come around to the idea. BYD's move into Germany could be a turning point for the European electric car market. More competition means more choice for consumers, and that's never a bad thing. Plus, it could help drive down prices, making electric cars more affordable for everyone. Section 8. The Dragon's Potential, a boon or bane for Germany. Now, some people are worried about a Chinese company setting up shop in Germany. They're worried about jobs, technology, and all that jazz. But here's the thing. BYD's investment could actually be a good thing for Germany. It could create jobs, boost the economy, and help cement Germany's position as a leader in the electric car revolution. It's a gamble, for sure, but sometimes you've got to take a gamble to get ahead. Section 9. Buckle up, a new era in automotive history. So there you have it, folks. BYD's potential move to Germany is a big deal. It's a sign of the times, a sign that the car world is changing, and changing fast. Whether you like it or not, the electric revolution is here, and it's coming in the form of a Chinese dragon. Buckle up, it's going to be a bumpy ride.